Me and Drake met in 2013. No, it was 2012. We played in a band together, and Drake played bass, and I asked him to play in this band that I was originally in called Grassfire Avenue, and that band broke up, and so Drake stopped playing bass, and he started playing guitar, and that's how we started this whole, like, new thing project. I was in a band when I was 10 years old, and I played keyboards and I sang in that band, and I don't know, we played like one show and it was at our neighborhood pool, and I don't know, I guess I came up with it when I was 10, called ourselves the Capital Y's, and Drake was over one day and we were just kind of like hanging out, and he was flipping through like, I don't know if it was like cassettes or like CDs, anyway, he found my old cassette of my old band, the Capital Y's, and he was like, hey, that's kind of a weird name, like I've never heard of that. So I was like, I don't know, like I thought it was a horrible name. I still kind of do, but I don't know. Anyway, he was like, we should call ourselves that. I was like, sure.
First practice, it was great. We all blended great because we were all already friends like beforehand. Our first show was at the Vanguard, and we still play at the Vanguard a lot. And that one was also really painful. It was the first time like me singing in front of people, so it was something I had to get used to.
Our first show was at the Vanguard, and it was the first show, I guess it was the first show that we played under the name The Capital Y's, and it was with our guitar player Covey. It was his first show too, and it was like a couple years ago. I just remember being really nervous for it.
We played the Battle of the Bands a little under a year ago, and it was at the Cain's Ballroom, and we got second place. It was just like the most people I ever played for, and it was really easy. When you're like a new band, you have to like really like play with the crowd and like get them going and really work for it. But with this crowd, it was just really easy. Everybody was already pumped, and they just like immediately started screaming as we went on, which felt good. And it's my favorite venue because, you know, the sound was just perfect.
My favorite part about being in a band is probably just making music with your friends. I mean, honestly, it's a simple answer, but and then it can be hard at times, you know. When you put 5 different songwriters in a group, you're definitely gonna get conflict, but I don't know. I mean, we've shared a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and I think that in the end, it's all kind of worth it.
Playing live, I like people looking at me and people going, ah, and dancing, and I like dancing and I like singing and just making a fool out of myself. Being on stage, it's a euphoric feeling, like you're floating. When you're deep in the jam of the music, you're like in a different world, kinda. Ultimate goals for me personally is just to be the best musician I can ever be and just continually grow. For the band, this next year I'm gonna get out of high school and just 100% that.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to do this for a living, you know?